Welcome to Healthy Life Keys, where smart choices lead to stronger, healthier years. Here's a fact that might shock you. Over 40% of Americans over age 60 regularly eat nuts they believe are heart healthy. But a surprising number of those nuts may actually be harming their health. Even more startling, one popular snack nut contains a compound that, in just 50 pieces, could release enough poison to put your body in serious danger. Another contains a fungus so potent it's classified as one of the most dangerous naturally occurring toxins known to science. Think it can't happen in your pantry? Think again. In today's video, we're uncovering 5 common nuts you should avoid immediately, especially if you're over 50. You'll also learn which 5 nuts can help protect your heart, steady your blood sugar, and support brain health well into your golden years. If staying independent, active, and informed matters to you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with someone you care about. Let's jump in, because these small snacks may hold big secrets. Part 1. The 5 nuts you should avoid. 1. Bitter almonds. Did you know just 50 bitter almonds can release enough cyanide to seriously harm your body? That's not a myth. It's a documented fact supported by food safety studies across the globe. These almonds may look like the ones you sprinkle on your morning oatmeal, but they carry a dangerous chemical called amygdalin. Once it enters your body, it transforms into hydrogen cyanide, a toxin that can stop your cells from using oxygen. That means dizziness, headaches, and for some, even breathing trouble. Unlike sweet almonds, which are safe and nutritious, bitter almonds contain this compound in alarmingly high amounts. The problem is, they are still found in specialty markets, sometimes sold raw or mixed into homemade extracts. Unless processed under strict conditions, they remain unsafe, and unfortunately, you cannot tell just by looking at them. As we get older, our bodies are less equipped to handle such toxic loads. That makes avoiding bitter almonds not just smart, but essential. Have you ever eaten something that seemed normal, only to learn later it was risky? Share your experience in the comments, and let's move on to another nut with hidden dangers you might not expect. 2. Raw cashews. You've seen the label, raw cashews. But here's the truth. They're not truly raw, and that's a good thing. What many people don't realize is that real raw cashews are dangerous to eat. The shell of a cashew contains urushiol, the same toxic oil found in poison ivy. Just one bite of an improperly processed nut can cause skin rashes, burning in the throat, or stomach cramps, especially for those of us whose immune systems become more sensitive with age. That's why cashews labeled as raw in stores have already been steamed or roasted at high heat. This process isn't just for flavor, it's essential to make them safe. Studies show that exposure to urushiol causes allergic responses similar to poison ivy, including spikes in IgE levels, markers of immune stress. Back in the day, in regions like Southeast Asia and Africa, raw cashews were sold unprocessed. Allergic reactions were far more common. Today, food safety rules have helped, but misleading packaging can still trip us up. Have you ever trusted a food label only to find out later it wasn't what you expected? Let me know in the comments, and next, we'll uncover the risks hiding in something as ordinary as a peanut. 3. Moldy peanuts. Here's a little-known truth that might surprise you. Peanuts can carry one of the most powerful natural toxins known to science. While peanuts are often praised for their protein and healthy fats, they come with a hidden risk when stored the wrong way. Unlike tree nuts, peanuts are legumes. and they're particularly prone to mold, especially in warm, humid conditions. That mold, Aspergillus flavus, produces aflatoxins, dangerous compounds linked to liver damage and even cancer. Food safety research has shown that when peanuts sit in moisture-rich environments for more than 48 hours, aflatoxins can start to form. These toxins bind to proteins in liver cells, impairing their function. In long-term animal studies, aflatoxin exposure has been strongly linked to liver tumors. Human studies have found similar patterns, especially in areas with poor food storage conditions. Organizations like the FDA and WHO have set strict safety limits for aflatoxin levels, but in some countries, market surveys still reveal contaminated peanuts. That's why proper storage matters. Airtight containers, cool and dry places, and vacuum-sealed bags help protect your health. Have you ever noticed a strange taste or smell in peanuts and wondered if they were still safe? Share your thoughts in the comments. Up next, we'll look at a healthy nut that turns harmful when it spoils. Fourth, rancid walnuts. Did you know that walnuts can go rancid in as little as 3 weeks if left out in warm air? And those spoiled fats may increase your risk of heart problems? It's true. While walnuts are often praised for their brain-boosting omega-3s and anti-inflammatory power, they're also one of the most fragile nuts you can buy. Their healthy fats don't hold up well in heat, light, or air. When exposed, those oils begin to oxidize, and that creates harmful compounds, free radicals, aldehydes, and ketones that can do the exact opposite of what we want from our food. Researchers use something called peroxide value to measure spoilage. In some tests, it more than doubles in walnuts stored outside the fridge for just a few weeks. Rancid walnuts often smell a little sour, feel waxy, or leave a bitter aftertaste. These aren't just flavor problems. They may contribute to inflammation, stiffness, and fatigue. If you're storing your walnuts in a glass bowl on the counter, it may be time for a change. Experts recommend keeping them sealed tight in the fridge. Have you ever eaten a nut that tasted off but didn't know what it was? You're not alone. In the next section, we'll talk about how something as simple as salt can also turn a healthy nut into a hidden danger. 5. Oversalted pistachios. Would you believe that just 2 handfuls of salted pistachios can push you past 40% of your recommended daily sodium limit? That's right. While pistachios themselves are heart-healthy and packed with fiber, protein, and good fats, the problem starts when salt is added. A single serving of heavily salted pistachios can contain up to 400 milligrams of sodium. For older adults, especially those managing high blood pressure or heart concerns, that's a red flag worth paying attention to. Excess sodium makes your body hold on to water, increasing blood volume and putting pressure on your heart and kidneys. Over time, this added stress can contribute to hypertension, fatigue, and a higher risk of heart attack or stroke. Studies have also linked high sodium intake with nerve signal disruption and muscle stiffness, issues many seniors already face. That's why nutritionists suggest reaching for unsalted or lightly salted pistachios. You still get the same satisfying crunch and nutrition, just without the added risk. And if you enjoy that salty taste, try seasoning them yourself with herbs or a dash of lemon. Have you ever checked the sodium content on your favorite snack and been shocked by the number? Share what you found. Next, we'll move on to the kinds of nuts you should be eating and the surprising ways they can help protect your heart and mind. Part 2, the 5 nuts that boost your health. 1. Sweet almonds. Here's a simple habit that could change your heart health. Eating just 1 ounce of almonds a day may lower your bad cholesterol by up to 10%. That's not hearsay. It's backed by clinical studies from respected nutrition institutes. Sweet almonds, unlike their bitter cousins, are completely safe to eat and loaded with nutrients that help support your body, especially as we age. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, which are known to protect the heart, as well as vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps shield your cells from oxidative stress. These little nuts are also an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral involved in more than 300 chemical processes in the body, from maintaining nerve function to regulating blood pressure. And thanks to their fiber and protein content, almonds can help you feel full longer while keeping your blood sugar levels steady, something particularly helpful for older adults managing type 2 diabetes or weight control. Sweet almonds are easy to incorporate into your day. Just a small handful in the morning or added to oatmeal can make a difference. Have you ever noticed how certain foods make you feel more energized or clear-headed? Almonds just might be one of those for you. Coming up next, we'll look at a brain-friendly nut that's also packed with omega-3s. 2. Fresh walnuts. Did you know that eating just 1 ounce of walnuts a day gives you more omega-3s than any other nut? That's a big deal, especially for those of us focused on keeping our hearts and minds sharp as we age. Walnuts are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid shown in clinical trials to reduce arterial stiffness and support healthy cholesterol levels. In simpler terms, they help keep your blood flowing freely and your heart working efficiently. But the benefits don't stop there. Walnuts are also loaded with polyphenols, a group of antioxidants that help fight inflammation and protect your brain from age-related decline. Observational studies have linked regular walnut consumption to better memory and cognitive function, something we all want to hold on to. Each serving, just a small handful, offers around 2.5 grams of omega-3s, 4 grams of protein, and a healthy dose of fiber that supports digestion by feeding your guts good bacteria. Walnuts are best stored in a cool, dark place to preserve their freshness. Do you already include walnuts in your routine? If so, how do you enjoy them? On salads, in yogurt, or just as a snack? Let's keep going as we explore a nut that delivers a powerful mineral in just a single bite. 3. Brazil nuts. What if one single nut could meet your entire daily need for a vital mineral? With Brazil nuts, that's exactly what happens. These rich, buttery nuts are the most concentrated natural source of selenium, a trace mineral that supports your immune system, keeps your thyroid running smoothly, and strengthens your body's antioxidant defenses. Just one Brazil nut can contain up to 91 micrograms of selenium, meeting or even exceeding the daily recommended intake. Selenium is especially important as we age. It helps activate glutathione peroxidase, an enzyme that protects our cells from oxidative stress, something that builds up in the body over time and contributes to inflammation and chronic disease. Clinical studies have shown that even small amounts of Brazil nuts can improve selenium levels in the blood and enhance antioxidant activity. But more is not always better. Too much selenium can lead to selenosis, which may cause fatigue, digestive upset, or even hair loss. That's why experts recommend limiting yourself to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day. A little goes a long way. Do you already include Brazil nuts in your diet? If so, how do you enjoy them? Whole, chopped into oatmeal, or blend it into a trail mix. Next, we'll crack into a nut that's smooth, sweet, and packed with brain-boosting benefits. 4. Hazelnuts. Here's something encouraging. Regularly eating hazelnuts may help protect your brain and steady your blood sugar at the same time. These small, round nuts pack a powerful nutritional punch. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, a heart-friendly kind of fat that helps lower bad LDL cholesterol. Hazelnuts also provide protein, fiber, and a variety of important micronutrients like vitamin E, manganese, and copper, all of which support brain health, nerve function, and metabolic balance. Recent studies show that hazelnuts can improve insulin sensitivity and help maintain healthier blood sugar levels, which is especially important for older adults managing type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. But perhaps most fascinating are the findings from brain imaging research, which suggest increased neural activity in people who regularly consume hazelnuts, meaning they may help keep your mind sharper longer. Their mild, slightly sweet flavor makes them easy to enjoy. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal, add them to salads, or eat them as a crunchy snack. Have you ever tried hazelnuts as part of your daily routine? If so, how do you like to enjoy them? Let's finish strong as we explore one final nut that's delicious, satisfying, and perfect for supporting your heart without the added salt. 5. Unsalted pistachios. What if one small snack could help lower your blood pressure, support your digestion, and protect your eyesight all at once? That's the power of unsalted pistachio. Unlike the heavily salted versions, these little green gems offer the same great crunch and flavor without pushing your sodium intake over the edge. They're packed with heart-healthy fats, plant-based protein, and fiber that keeps you feeling full and helps steady your blood sugar. But the real standout lies in their antioxidants, specifically lutein and beta-carotene. These nutrients are known for supporting eye health, something many of us pay closer attention to as we age. Clinical studies have also shown that people who include unsalted pistachios in their daily diet tend to have lower blood pressure, better cholesterol numbers, and improved digestive health. Just 1 ounce a day, about a handful, gives you around 6 grams of protein, plenty of fiber, and a rich mix of nutrients your body can use. To keep them fresh, store pistachios in airtight containers away from heat and light. Do you already enjoy pistachios as part of your daily snack routine? If so, do you go for them plain, roasted, or mixed into something else? Let us know, because making smart snack choices can go a long way in protecting your long-term health. And there you have it. The truth about the nuts in your kitchen that could be helping or hurting your health. Today, we uncovered 5 nuts you should avoid, including bitter almonds, raw cashews, moldy peanuts, rancid walnuts, and overly salted pistachios. Each one may seem harmless, but as we've learned, the risks, from toxins to inflammation and even heart strain, are very real, especially as we get older. But we didn't stop there. We also shared 5 powerful nuts you can feel good about eating: sweet almonds, fresh walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, and unsalted pistachios. These are packed with the nutrients your body needs to stay strong, balanced, and independent for years to come. Thank you so much for spending your time with us here at Healthy Life Keys. Your health is your greatest asset, and we're honored to be part of your wellness journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a tip. And please, share this video with someone you love. it might just help them too. Until next time, stay curious, stay active, and stay healthy.